Hi, good afternoon, all. This is Dolores from Getting Gigs, and today I'd like to talk to you about a job opportunity working for Carnival Cruises. The reason I chose to talk about this opportunity today is because they actually have 70 positions out there that are available. Of those, six of them are remote, and they have quite a few hybrid positions that are available. I thought I'd share it with you because a couple of the hybrid positions I found were interesting, and I felt that other people other than me might want to be to take an opportunity or advantage of these opportunities that are out there because they seem like they're interesting positions, and plus you get a discount for cruises. So let's get into it. So the website I went to was their website of the Carnival cruises, but it was jobs.carnival.com/search dash jobs that I went to, so I can go directly into the jobs. Now, the first thing I did, I filtered on here on the remote positions to see the six remote positions that are available. And I looked at like two of them just to see what they had out there to see if there's something that I want to apply for. The first one I looked at was just the contact center audit specialist remote. And this one pays between $21.63 and $31.25, which I think is okay. It's okay pay, it's decent. And like it didn't say, you do need a bachelor's degree for this one, and you need some work experience, but it didn't say that you had to be working for a cruise line in order to be considered for this one. And it does say that you have to have some experience in like an auditing role, and you have to have Microsoft Office experience. Now, the other one that I looked at was a remote position for the casino sales and support specialist. Now, this one also you have to have the Microsoft Office experience and a high school diploma and customer service experience. This one, like, it doesn't show the pay on this one. I didn't find it on here. I searched for it, I couldn't find it. Um, but this one also was restrictive. Like, you could only be within certain states in order to apply for this one. It might be because you have to have a casino license in order to work for a casino, because I've worked at a casino before and you need a license for that. So that could be the restriction for that one. Now, what I did do was after I looked at the two positions like that I wanted that was concerned with or like that I wanted to look into for myself for the remote positions, I looked at the other positions that they had available. I did do like the on-site one because if you do that, for some reason you don't get all the positions. You only get matched to like five or six, I think it was. Like even if I do on site, yeah, it only gives you five. So instead of doing searching like that, I did by select, and then it gives you back the whole 70 positions that are available. Now, I did find quite a few positions out here that were interesting to me. I haven't had a chance to go all through them yet. So I decided just to, look at the remote ones because that's all I'm concerned about doing is to work remotely for myself. So I probably won't go through all these just because of the fact that they're not remote positions. But I just wanted to show you how many positions are out there. There's 70 of them, like I said, and you just have to go through them to see if you meet the criteria for them and whether or not they're in your location. I did find a lot of them were in Miami, so I don't know if it was just because that's where a lot of the cruises go out of. But just to let you know, I did find that a lot of them were coming out of Miami. Now, in terms of their rating, I did go to Glassdoor and I did find that they had a 3.9 star rating, which is actually pretty high. It's pretty decent. So, like most of the companies out there, when I go look at them, like they're between 3, 3.5. Never really close to the fours, or if you do see something five, it's a rarity because it's usually somebody like a company just started and they have very little reviews, or they paid somebody to do those reviews, or there's something scammy going on if there's like a five. Just because like nobody thinks that any job is perfect. Like there's gonna be people that don't like that job. So it's a rarity if you see a five out there. So 3.9 is actually decent review. It's a really good review. And if you look at like the reviews of what people say about the company, you'll find a lot of people said that they like the work culture. I found a lot that said that there was great support. There were some that said low pay. Like I think it all depends what position you get and what you do for the company. So when I see low pay, I take that as a grain of salt because it might be low pay for one person, but it might not be low pay for you. Depends on what you apply for and what capacity you work for the company. Also, too, I did find that you get like cruise discounts. Like people say, Carnival is the biggest cruise company in the world. Like I saw like ones where they said that they got like discounts and they appreciate the discounts. They have really reasonable food prices, free goodies are given out, like all this like other stuff like that, which was like, oh, here it goes, discount for free cruises, but limited, enthusiastic training. So like they had some good pros for them, which I put like, that's a good thing because you want to work for a company that you're going to be comfortable going to work with, but also you want to like the company that you work with. Because I'm not going to just take a job to take a job. If I don't like the job, I won't be willing to come back to that job. I don't care how much they pay. If I don't like the job, I'm not coming back. So I just wanted to put that out there. Like, you just go look at their reviews on Glassdoor and you'll see what I mean. Like, they have some decent reviews out there. Now, in terms of the other positions about available that they had out there, there were a lot. Like, but you personally need to go through them to see if you qualify for any of them and to see whether or not this is a good fit for you. If you do find a position out here that you meet the criteria for, make sure that you update your resume to be tailored to that position. And what I mean by that is like if the position says that you have to have Microsoft Office, customer service, or anything like that, if you have that criteria, make sure that it's reflected on your resume so that way when they scan your resume, it matches to the job and they say, hey, that's the person I want to interview for this position. Because if you do have that experience and it's not on your resume, there's no way of them knowing it. Like they can't read minds. Like, just keep that in mind. Like nobody can read your mind for your resume. So like if you don't put it on your resume, they don't know that you can do it. Like even though you might be the best qualified person in the world, unless your resume reflects that you're the best qualified person in the world, they'll never know that. So make sure you always update your resume to tailor it to whatever position that you apply for. And I do want to say one last thing before I let you go. If you do not have Microsoft Office experience, there is a website called Udemy, Udemy. I believe that's how it's spelled. I'll put the link below. You can go out there and they have classes out there that you can take for free. They have free ones, they have ones that you can pay for, but I usually do the free ones. And you can learn how to do Microsoft Access, Excel, Word through their website. Like you can do classes on your computer at home and learn how to do Microsoft Office. So you can actually put it on your resume and confidently say that you know how to do it. And the reason I wanted to mention that is because I actually went on their website and I took a course in project management, and other people that I knew took course that was similar to what I did, and they paid $2,500 for it. I paid $15, I believe it was, for the course that I took, along with the class. I needed to take like so many hours. Like it was so many hours that you had to take in order to take the sit for the test. That class that I took through the Udemy qualified me to sit for the exam. I passed the exam with my little $25. I think it was 15 $25 I paid for it. I passed the exam with that little class that I took, and my friend that paid $25 for her course did not pass. So I just wanted to point that out. Like, so don't think like, oh, it's a free course, I'm not gonna learn anything. No, no, just choose the courses, just go through them, and if you find like that you're learning from them, then continue with the course. If you're not learning from them, if you choose the free ones, there's no worry. Like you didn't pay nothing for it. I'll put a link below for that. Below, I just thought I'd share that with you so that way if you don't have some of the criteria that's out there, you can get it, and it doesn't take long. Anyway, until next time, this is Dolores from Getting Gigs. Have a good night. I'll post another video soon. If you can like and subscribe, I would appreciate it. Thank you. Good night.